Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, your money seems to vanish? You're not alone. Most young adults struggle with their finances, not because they're lazy or irresponsible, but because no one ever really taught us how money works. In fact, there are 3 common money mistakes that almost every young adult makes. Mistakes that quietly drain your bank account, keep you in debt, and delay your financial freedom. Today, we're breaking down these 3 money traps, why they happen, and, most importantly, how to avoid them. So if you want to stop repeating the same money mistakes and finally take control of your finances, stick around until the end of this video. Alright, let's dive in. Mistake number 1, living beyond your means. Imagine this. You just got your first full-time job. You're finally earning a real paycheck. What's the first thing most young adults do? They upgrade. A better apartment, a new car, expensive nights out, the latest gadgets. After all, you've worked hard. You deserve it, right? But here's the problem. That upgrade lifestyle often grows faster than your income. This is what we call lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is when every raise, every bonus, or every new job leads to more spending instead of more saving. And it's one of the biggest reasons young adults never build wealth. Think about it. If you're making $3,000 a month and spending $2,900, you're basically living paycheck to paycheck, even if your income doubles later on. Why? Because your expenses doubled too. Social pressure, seeing friends posting vacations, cars, or designer clothes on Instagram. Lack of budgeting. If you don't track where your money goes, you'll always feel like it disappears. The "I'll save later" mindset, believing you'll start saving when you earn more, which rarely happens. I once read about a young professional who was making $80,000 a year but still felt broke. Why? Because they upgraded everything. Apartment rent went up, car payment went up, dining out went up. At the end of the month, they had nothing left. Contrast that with someone making $50,000 but living below their means. They might be saving $500, $1,000 every single month. Over 5 years, that's tens of thousands of dollars in savings and investments. So how do you fix this? Pay yourself first. Before you upgrade your lifestyle, set aside 10 to 20% of your income into savings or investments automatically. Create a fun budget. Yes, you should enjoy your money. But cap it. Decide in advance how much you'll spend on entertainment, shopping, or travel. Think long-term. Every dollar you save in your 20s has decades to grow. $200 a month invested at 8% returns becomes over $500,000 by retirement. Living beyond your means feels good today, but it robs your future. Live just a little below your means now, and your future self will thank you. Mistake number 2, ignoring debt, especially credit card debt. Let's talk about debt. Specifically, credit cards. Credit cards can be powerful tools if used wisely, but for many young adults, they turn into financial traps. Why? Because it's too easy to swipe, too easy to overspend, and way too easy to ignore the bill until it's too late. Did you know the average credit card interest rate is around 20% to 25%? That means if you owe $1,000 and only make minimum payments, it could take you years to pay off, and you'll end up paying double or triple the original amount. Lack of financial literacy. No one explains how compound interest works against you. The minimum payment trap. Thinking you're fine as long as you pay something. Emotional spending. Using credit cards as a way to cope with stress or to keep up with peers. Picture this. A young adult racks up $5,000 on a credit card between shopping, eating out, and a short vacation. They tell themselves they'll pay it off eventually. But the interest keeps adding up. $5,000 turns into $7,000, then $8,000. Now they're stuck, stressed, and financially limited. That same $5,000, if invested instead, could grow into nearly $40,000 over 20 years. That's the opportunity cost of ignoring debt. Here's how to avoid this trap. Pay your balance in full every month. Treat your credit card like a debit card. If you can't afford it in cash, don't buy it on credit. If you already have debt, use the avalanche or snowball method. Avalanche. Pay off the highest interest debt first. Snowball. Pay off the smallest balance first for quick wins. Don't close your oldest credit card. Length of credit history matters for your credit score. Instead, Keep it open with small, manageable charges. Debt is not just a number, it's a weight on your future. The sooner you get rid of it, the faster you'll build real financial freedom. Mistake number 3, not investing early. Now for the third, and maybe the most costly mistake, not investing early. Most young adults believe they'll start investing someday, after they earn more, after they pay off debt, after life settles down. But here's the truth. The biggest advantage you'll ever have as a young investor is time. Let me show you how powerful this is. Person A starts investing $200 a month at age 22 and stops at 32. Just 10 years. Person B waits until 32, then invests $200 a month all the way until retirement at 65. Guess who has more money? Person A. Why? Because their money had more time to grow. That's the power of compound interest. It's like planting a tree. The earlier you plant, the bigger it grows. Why young adults delay? Fear of losing money, thinking investing is too risky, lack of knowledge, feeling overwhelmed by stocks, funds, or retirement accounts. Thinking small, believing that $100 a month won't make a difference. Imagine two friends. Sarah starts investing $150 a month at 21. By the time she's 60, she has nearly $600,000. Her friend Mark waits until 35 to start. Even if he invests double, $300 a month, he ends up with less money than Sarah. That's the cost of waiting. Start small, start now. Even $50 a month into an index fund is better than zero. Automate your investments. Treat it like a bill, you never miss it. Educate yourself. Learn about index funds, ETFs, and retirement accounts like a 401k or Roth IRA. They're simpler than you think. The best time to start investing was yesterday. The second best time is today. Your future wealth depends less on how much you invest and more on how soon you begin. Bonus mistake, not having an emergency fund. Here's a bonus mistake that ties into all three, not having an emergency fund. Without savings for unexpected expenses, like car repairs, medical bills, or job loss, you're forced to rely on credit cards or loans, which pushes you deeper into debt. Start by saving at least $1,000 as a starter emergency fund, then work toward 3 to 6 months of expenses. It's not exciting, but it's financial protection. All right, let's quickly recap the 3 big money mistakes young adults make. Living beyond your means, upgrading your lifestyle too quickly, ignoring debt, especially high-interest credit card debt, not investing early, missing out on decades of compound growth. And remember the bonus mistake, not building an emergency fund. If you avoid these mistakes, you'll be way ahead of most people your age financially. And here's the best part, it's never too late to start. Whether you're 18 or 30, taking control of your money today sets you up for financial freedom tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor, hit the like button so more people can see this. And if you want more practical money tips to grow your wealth and avoid financial traps, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and remember, money is a tool. Use it wisely and it will work for you, not against you. See you in the next video.